And welcome to Nerdsplaining Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Da Silva. With me, as always, my co-host, Jose Romero.
Greetings, salutations, nerds around the world. We're recovering from a inappropriate conversation off camera,
Very
but we're
inappropriate.
good. We have gathered ourselves to be more
Focused,
presentable, focused. There you go,
not
focused.
sober, but focused.
That's fair. That's
Right.
totally
That's
fair.
exactly what's going on.
Nerd news, nerd shows. We're gonna jump into as always. Short turnaround because obviously we're gonna be around the weekend, but lots to dive into. We got some boys action. We still got some Invincible, Daredevil's going on. We got some Superman news and some X-Men rumors, I guess, so to speak. And so let's get into all that. Where should we start, man? Well, let's start small. Start with the smallest nugget, I think.
Sure.
The Punisher trailer came out today with that one-off special whatever thing.
One last
Uh,
kill.
One last kill. Yeah, your thoughts on this one? Cause I'm
All
kind of
right.
curious.
First of all, right up front, executive producer, writer John Barenthal. Like, this guy is like, he is in it to win it for the Punisher. And I'm here for it, man. Like, is it going to be at least 3 times in this series when he's going to tell somebody, let me ask you something? Yeah, absolutely. And go, is he going to tell somebody, I'll tell you what? Yeah, a bunch. Before he shoots them violently, sets them on fire, all the time. Is it going to be awesome? Yeah, that's the point. So, very rarely in superhero media do you get somebody that you just becomes like, oh, from now on, this actor is this character, right? There's been a handful of places. Robert
Sure.
Downey Jr., Iron Man, not without a doubt. Charlie Cox, Daredevil, like locked in for sure, right?
I don't know. I hate he's replaceable. I would say more Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, another great one.
Wolverine for sure. Yeah.
I disagree. I think Matt Murdock.
Because I think Daredevil is like Batman. It's like 8,000 Batman. You can do
Right,
8,000.
but
They're interchangeable.
but here's the thing: there are certain performances that you're like, oh, I got to nail at least this to pull back. You know what I mean? Like for a long time, was Michael Keaton's performance the best performance? Absolutely. Did Christian Bale really go, oh, it's sort of like Keaton, but this now? Yeah, but it is sort of like Keaton, but this now. So I feel like the first actor that really nails it sets the tone. I feel like everyone going forward is going to do some version of
I'll
Charlie
say
Cox.
set the tone, but I don't
Right.
think he's like you don't. It's not synonymous with Daredevil. Like people still don't know who Charlie Cox is. They know Hugh Jackman.
Right.
You know.
Okay. If you want to talk
Right.
in that stature, yeah. But like
Right. Like they just
stature notwithstanding,
like
someone who's an impact
iconic.
on a role.
Right,
There,
I'm talking
right?
about just iconic sense, Han Solo, obviously Harrison Ford, like that level thing, John Wick, or maybe too soon for that, but maybe I don't know. But
But
whatever. But
that being
I get
said,
it.
I
Yeah.
feel like John Barenthal is going to be the Punisher from now on.
He's the
setting
Punisher. Yes,
that
that's
standard.
correct. I'll give you
And
that. Yeah, for
so
sure.
I like,
Yeah.
and the fact that Punisher is one of those characters where, like, I remember when I was growing up reading Punisher comics, I'm like, why does everyone think the Punisher's crazy? He's just killing bad guys. And then as I got older and I realized the implications of murder and everything, like, yes, thank God he's killing just bad guys. Also, you have to be crazy to constantly kill people all the time. Like, there's a lot of bad people. I get it. But crime has been, in the real world, the crime has been on the decline, which means eventually how much punishing are we doing here? Is it going to be like jaywalking? Like, I'm very scared now. Like,
Look, the man's got to eat, man. You got to.
you know what? I would love, call me crazy, but maybe there's all special. He just goes after white collar crime, just finance bros, his fucking system. Like, I'm cool with that kind of punishment too. Just say, but that being said, I'm here for it. It looks super awesome. I don't know how you go from crazy bearded Punisher in this trailer to clean cut Punisher in Spider-Man Brand New Day, but
That's
I'm
fair.
down
Yeah,
for the adventure.
that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know when. I think the time that's gonna follow. I mean, I assume it's after the Daredevil first season, Born Again. I guess, right?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. It could be before that, for all we know. I don't know. Because the trailer was weird. Like, I think I'm more excited about the show, but because the trailer, it's not a great trailer. I don't know what the story is. So I mean, the trailer did a bad
I
job.
kind of liked it. Now
Yeah.
here's the thing. I heard rumor mill.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it's based off of Garth Ennis's original run on the Punisher. I think it's Welcome Back Frank, where he goes against the Ma Guccione crime family. It gets bananas in that comic. Like if you ever read a Garth Ennis comic, it is hyper violent to the extreme. The Boys is a Garth Ennis project. So understand that's
Gotcha.
the level of violence that he was doing with the Punisher, which was hysterical. Um, and I heard it's loosely based off that. One of the coolest parts about that storyline they actually used in the Thomas Jane Punisher movie when they sent that dude called the Russian.
Oh, oh my God.
So,
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but I know it. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
here's the thing.
yeah,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. Think of this. I want you to think about this. Not the whole movie, but just him living in that apartment and sending the Russian after him. Just that was part of the Garth Ennis run. So imagine how ridiculous, over the top, dark, comedy, violent that fight was. If you picture it, imagine that fight in the Boys universe.
Right, I got you.
That's
It's
how it should have been. And it makes me mad every time I think
wow.
about it because like, we're never going to be able to do that straight, at least for like another 20 years. You got
That's what I'm
to
saying.
really take a break.
It's so tainted now that I don't care who does. I mean,
You know, I'll put it this way. I feel like that fight with the Punisher and the Russian, you got to treat it like Dark Phoenix. You're gonna keep trying till you get it right. But I don't know if you're gonna get it right. But I hope
the sad thing is, I don't know which one of those is worse. To be honest,
I
with you.
know.
It's a
I know.
sad statement. We
But
shouldn't be. This conversation should not be had.
I know,
like that.
but
It really
this is a
should.
sad conversation. I'm smiling, but
It
it's
really
a sad
is.
conversation.
It's a sad conversation. I'm crying inside.
But like that all being said, if you just base it on the war between the Guccione crime family and Frank, and you zhuzh it up with the Netflix Daredevil universe of it all, I think you got yourself at least a great 60 minutes.
Well, I hope. I guess we'll see. It comes out in May. Obviously, I would assume it's going to lead into Spider-Man. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
Or what
Maybe.
if it's backwards? What if this happened right before Matt found him in season 1 of Born Again?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're going to go back. Like, I have no idea what the. That's what I'm saying. The trailer didn't give a whole lot away. That's good
No,
and
it did.
bad. But so I don't know.
But it's now for me, I just become even more curious to watch. Like, where does this fall into, and then what happens? But the action scenes look cool. Barathol looks in it to win it every time he does it.
I would prefer after the events of Daredevil, not before. To be honest, I'm not a huge prequel guy. I'd rather see something after, right? Something new.
No, I get it.
Anyway,
but if you already know that he's going to be in Spider-Man, there's no does he die here? So
well, we know he does. He's not going to die anyway. But the point,
right.
just
so,
the story,
because of that, I'm like, you could put it either
but the story is like
1 or after season 1. I'm fine. Or during season 2, I'm good either way. Because I know he's going to be somewhere else already. If this was like the last project that we didn't know was going to happen next,
I mean, this could take place after Spider-Man 4. Maybe it's possible.
How about that?
I mean, he could mention. I was with the. I was at
we got into that crazy adventure with that wall crawler. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. The fuck?
You checking out already? Off the bat. All right, change channel.
What Sony are you trying to hurt?
Is where we're going with this movie. So let's say whatever. It's in May, so it's coming out a month and a half. So that's interesting. I forgot what is it. Oh, that's what it. That's I saw this. I forgot mentioned to you earlier, but
all right.
Not a side note. It's Star Wars talking. Why
okay.
Not? I guess Fandango does like for whatever this is worth, it does like their own most anticipated. They have the people kind of vote in or whatever, right?
Okay.
The top movies for the summertime. The top
all right.
10, someone in Toy Story was up there, of course. Minions, sure. Obviously, The Odyssey, So not really surprising. There was Prada. We knew that's going to make a lot of money.
I'm still surprised. I'm surprised that movie was that big of a hit the first time. I'm surprised people care about it now. I'm color me surprised.
No, I'm not, because there's niche movies that women go to. They go in droves.
I get it.
Sex in the City or 50
Barbie.
Shades. Barbie. It hits them. It's
sure.
like it's like our Marvel more.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's up there, and but a few others. But the notable absence that there was no Mandalorian in that list. I don't know what that says, man. Man.
Was Spider-Man on the list?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, Spider-Man was on the list, of course.
Was Supergirl on the list?
And I don't remember seeing that one. To be honest with you.
Okay. All
It
right.
may be. I'm gonna look at it real quick
Sure.
while I talk. But yeah, so but I mean that's I mean
I mean, it is a
this is
rough
where we are
sign.
now, where a Star Wars movie is not a top 10, it's not like a top three, top 10
I
movies.
mean, look,
That's
look.
crazy.
Here's the thing. We are in April. It's supposed to come out in May, right?
Yeah.
And we've barely had any. We've had a trailer. We had a missed opportunity at the Super Bowl,
Oh,
but
here it is. Oh my God, dude. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
most people are thinking, is this going to be a new TV series? Because they're still train seeing Mando on TV,
I
and
guess
I
maybe.
and I think that's going to catch a lot of people. Like, oh, it's a movie, and so based off just off the dome, you're thinking about the most popular ones. Obviously, the stuff that's making a big presence known. You're not really pushing the idea of a Mandalorian movie, like a Star Wars is back in theaters. Like, you're not doing any of that. What do
That's crazy to me. I don't
we know
understand that.
about it? But we are very
Right,
niche,
we're plugged in. So, but
right?
it's odd. Not that I'm excited about Mandalorian, but at least for not to make a list. This is the list. It's Toy Story is one, Spider Man's two,
Okay,
There Was Products three, okay, Odyssey four.
okay,
This is surprising, but not really. I told you about the scary movie was five. I
right,
told that
right.
movie's gonna bank. That movie's gonna really hurt He-Man. I'm telling you right now.
Oof, okay,
I'm saying Moana,
all right.
but I get it. Minions, the Mortal Kombat 2.
You know what? I got to
That's
tell
eight.
you, what's crazy to hear that is that Mortal Kombat 2 to me is on the same marketing tier as Mandalorian. Like, the fact it's like I very hear very little about it. So the fact that it's on the list is surprising.
It's surprising. Supergirl's nine, so it's kind of down
Okay,
there, at least. And this, uh, Insidious sequel.
really?
Yeah, Muge. Sure, but what in the what? This is the world we live in now. Where Insidious, even Mortal Kombat, it's getting more love than Star Wars, dude. That's
Wow,
crazy, dude. That's crazy.
wow!
That's what Star Wars is at now, and that's a sad thing to say, dude. It
It
really
really
is.
is.
I can't say I'm surprised given what they've given us, but damn, not even top 10. Insidious, come on,
No,
Insidious, dude,
no,
get out of here.
no.
There was part I can get it, but even one Star Wars. Star Wars should be no less than third on that list, on any list.
It should be. I
Maybe I mean Spider Man. I can see it being higher, and I get it.
Yes,
Toy Story.
yeah, I can
I
see
get
that.
it. I get it. I get it. I do. There's the argument
Star
there.
Wars. I mean,
Whatever. Right?
Toy Story has hit like it's almost like Star Wars level. It's generational now.
No, no,
So
right.
yeah,
Agree. Yeah, and it's a full quadrant. I get it. So that's why Spider Man obviously that
right.
makes $1 billion all the time. It's no worse than third on that any list as far as
You're absolutely right.
particularly narrowed down for the summer. If you said all year, fine, fine, but summer, right? Like
Summer. Yeah, I
four
know.
months. Ugh,
That is
He-Man,
rough.
and not unsurprisingly, He-Man is on the list.
Listen. I'm
Like I said,
realistic.
it's a small. It's
I'm
not the list.
realistic here. I understand. I get it.
But no, it's crazy. And listen, and if you watch the trailer, it's not like which we didn't talk about, but Doom came out a couple weeks ago, right?
Right.
And just the scope and size of that, what you got from that trailer, that's what Star Wars should be.
I
Ultimately, I
agree.
think,
I
right?
agree.
And I think, man, it's just I don't know, and I'm really concerned about Starfighter 2. I don't know what we're gonna get with that. 'Cause that's still technically, I'm not gonna blame Filoni for it.
Okay.
That's still Kathleen Kennedy. We
All
said
right.
that. That's the last movie. I think he did wrote Man. So, if this movie sucks, then it's Filoni because he wrote the shit.
Right.
So we're gonna he'll take the heat for this one. But
Sure.
Starfighter's not.
100%. It's not 100%.
Right. So that if that good or bad, we won't give him credit or give him the blame for it for that particular movie. But either way, so yeah, it's the state of Star Wars. It's sad. It is what it is, but it's very surprising to see that. Man, I think it's gonna bomb, dude. I don't know. It reeks of it.
I
Maybe
I
just.
I think I still think you're being a naysayer, but
I mean, it's
like I said, I
no one's
think it's
talking
gonna.
about it though, man. Like it's you know what I'm saying. Like
I
there's no
agree.
excitement.
I
It's
agree.
like
That's what I just said. There's no like, where's the big like, we're
that's
back,
and
baby. You know?
right, and that's when usually the opening box office is dictated by hype most of the times,
Right.
right? And the movie could be the worst movie ever if you're hyped to see it. People want to go see it in droves the week after it plummets, but that week it's going to be hype. You know, Spider Man.
We
Look at the
should do.
views. Right. You look at the views on it broke records for Spider-Man, of course, and Toy Story. I don't. It's odd. I don't know. It can still be a good movie, but like Masters of the Universe, I just think it's gonna flop.
Yeah,
I, I
I'm a
I
little
wouldn't be
worried.
shocked.
I'm a little worried only because I'm a big fan of Mandalorian Grogu,
Sure.
so I want it to do well. But I'm a little bit worried now because I like I said, we know about it, but the fact that
Of
it's
course.
Insidious,
It's
like,
insidious, and we're a month away, a month and 2 weeks.
wow,
That's crazy. We should be like, oh my god!
yeah, man.
But thank you for the first Star Wars movie in 7, 8 years in the theater. That's
Where
crazy. That's
why
crazy.
is at least not Filoni or what's his name, the co-director, John Favreau, the executive producer.
Fargo.
Yeah, why isn't Favreau and Filoni doing the first wave of those things? Why are there no little like sneak, like check out this like 30-second little bit here, something like that? Where's
And I
the
mean, they may ramp things up in May, but maybe a little too late. But
it should be doing it now. That's what I'm saying. If we're
no,
like
no,
a month and 2 weeks, a month away, roughly.
100%. I'm sure that's not. That's 150, 150, almost $200 million movie. I think. I don't know. It looks. It has to be expensive. I mean, everything else is. Why not that? So
Right.
I don't know. I think. God, I would love to. I wouldn't love to see it. Well, maybe I would. I would like to see Masters Universe outdo box office over that.
That's a real Sophie's choice for me. I don't know which one to go for. I
You
don't know
know,
which one to cheer. I'm like,
I'm more
oh, I want the
excited
one
about.
to win.
Personally, you give me a gun to my head. I can only see one. I'm seeing Masters Universe.
Wow, you are really surprising me
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Like this is the
And,
second
and
time,
that's how
but the
that's
first time
how
on air that you
this
stunned me.
this interested in this movie. I'm not saying it's gonna be good or I'm not gonna watch it. Of course, but I'm saying if I had a choice, I'd rather see Masters. I get Dungeons and Dragons vibes, man. That was a cool movie, dude. I'm telling you.
It was.
It's got Travis Knight's a really good director.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think we know what Mando's gonna be. We know it's gonna be right.
I mean, we have
We
a
get it. We've
general
seen it.
idea, right? It's
Right.
like when you go see
Yeah.
an Indiana Jones movie, you know what's going to
Right.
be.
We know what
Right.
you're gonna get. Right. It could be bad or good, but
Or you at least you have a general idea until there's a crystal skull. So
right. Fair enough. Well, the last one wasn't great either. But that said, we've seen him the same jokes, and it's been 3 years, 3 shows, and he's still hitting the buttons, setting them stuff. We've seen that 1,000 times.
right,
So
sure,
I get it. That horse has been dead for a while. But Master Universe is new-ish.
yes,
So I really don't know what we're gonna get out of that. So I'd rather see that. But whatever. Listen, we'll see. It's just interesting. I found that it's so with Star Wars, it sunk really low, and that kind of
it's
sucks.
a little concerned. It's a little concerned.
It's concerning for sure. Let's go to DC before we switch gears back to Marvel a little bit. So there was interesting because I heard about it and read it, but I read the second part of the story, I guess, or whatever. I guess somebody released this. I guess this potential casting for Maxima. It's going to be a character in Superman World of Tomorrow. I have no idea who Maxima is, to be honest with you. I'm sure you can let us know
Yes,
this in a little
absolutely.
bit. James Gunn came out and he vehemently,
Denied.
debunked, denied, or whatever. It's not the first time he's done it. But
Sure.
then two more outlets came out with different lists of which he didn't say anything about. So what does that
Okay.
tell you? Silence is golden. So on this list for Maxima, there's 4 names. The first one's very interesting. It's Adria Arjona, right? Who was an Andor, who's everyone's fan favorite pick to play Wonder Woman.
Okay. I know.
Yeah, so she's in this one. Eva de Dominici. I'm not too familiar with her. A show called The Cleaner or something. I never seen the show, so I don't
Okay.
know. She's a European actress, not well known. Sydney Chandler, which is an
Really?
interesting name. Who, of course, we saw in Alien,
Huh?
the Alien show. Who's daughter of Kyle Chandler, who's coincidentally enough going to be the Green Lantern. Hey, a little
Oh,
nepotism.
I'm so
Why
glad
not?
these kids with nothing to help them are making it successful. That's great.
Hey,
Good job.
rags to riches story.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a Grace Van Patten, who's done a few things here and there.
I don't know. Grace.
She's Tell Me Lies, a show. I forgot the name of the show.
Are you
The Nine
putting
something?
are you putting their faces on the screen?
No. I don't have the faces on. I didn't have time
Very
to
disappointing.
do
This
anything.
this would
But
be
either way,
prime face on the screen opportunity.
oh, I know this is one of those like like I said, I just saw it
It's
like maybe an
fine.
hour,
It's
not even an
fine.
hour
It's
ago.
fine.
So those
We're
are
gonna
four
do it
names.
live.
We do it live. But apparently, they've all been. From what the story breaks, they've all been testing. They've tested for this role. Those are the last four names of it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
who's Maxima? Like
right.
I really don't know who she is.
So Maxima is one of those like comics because it's comics ideas. So Maxima is the queen of her own planet, and
okay,
she has super strength that she can fly, and she refuses to mate with any man if they can't defeat her in battle. And
okay.
so she's never mated, and she is basically thirsty. She is, she's like,
She's trolling for cock. Is that what we're
she's like,
saying here?
please, somebody beat me up because I need to get some right now. And the entire planet, they failed. Then no one can do it. And then something happens where she meets Superman, and she's like, oh, this guy. So she fights him. He beats her because he's Superman, and she's like, "You win me." He's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you get it." He's like, "No." So,
Interesting.
so
This is where we're going with Superman. All
this
right.
is so
Fair enough.
eventually she gets mad because he scorned her, so she becomes like an unrequited love villain, which is
Okay.
Superman will accept her advances, and so I'll get you next time, and by next time I get you, it means a roofie in space. So that's what she's trying to do. Uh, but
Okay.
eventually, she becomes a good guy because she realized, you know what, you're really honorable, and I realized what I was doing was wrong, and so thank you. But so I'm not going to do it anymore, and I'm your friend. But if you want to be friends with benefits, let me know. Like I'm not even joking. That is like
well, well,
in her brain, it's only a matter of time before they hook up. And Superman's like,
that's
okay, whatever, man. I gotta go save the universe.
but they never hook up in the
Nope,
comics, do
never
they?
do, never do.
But is her thirst quenched in the comics at all?
Never. Well, I mean, she eventually, yeah. I
Wow.
think she hooks up.
Oh, okay.
She actually hooks up with Lobo at one time.
Oh, well, there you go. With Lobo's coming up and
I
Supergirl.
mean, listen,
It's a match made
if
in
you're gonna
heaven.
break bad from good guy to dirtbag, Lobo, especially Jason Momoa Lobo, is where it's at. Like that is
Apparently.
like if Maxima is in this movie, the
Well,
post-credit scene is Lobo's in her bedroom.
oh my god, that'd be kind of funny at the end. That'd be kind of
How
interesting.
great would that be?
Uh, that's an interesting character to bring
It
out,
is interesting,
right?
but if you're fighting against, if you need somebody who can give Superman a fight, like she can't beat him, but she can give him a
Sure.
fight. And you maybe need someone who's like fighting on behalf of Brainiac because he's taken one of her cities.
Okay.
Now you have like that villain who's a villain, but also I don't want to be a villain because this guy's making me be a villain because I'm actually a responsible leader. You kind of have an interesting angle there. So when you said Maximo, I was like, well, Brainiac's the big bad, Maximo's the
Right.
muscle then. So it makes
I,
sense.
I can see being a couple. I can see because of I think Supergirl is supposed to be in this movie, right?
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
right.
Yeah,
I
is
think so.
her
I
Green
think
Lantern is in it too.
right.
This
I think
terrific.
it makes sense for her to fight her. Hollywood's still with that man against woman thing, and I get it
Uh,
because it can come off uncomfortable. I guess if
sure,
Superman's just beating up a girl, I get it. You know, you really don't want to see that. So maybe Supergirl fights her, and there's
could
another
could be, and that's and also
male
gives it
muscle to fight Superman, right? You know.
right. And if you want a whole thing, she could be beating Supergirl, but Superman's just a little bit stronger to Supergirl. And you know, it's something that's just in comics. Supergirl is actually a little bit stronger than Superman, and she's angrier. But Superman knows how to use his powers better.
Ah,
So
okay.
you can have something where Superman is fighting Maxima, and she's losing, and he's losing, and Supergirl comes in to beat him up. Even though Superman is stronger than Maxima, because Supergirl is stronger than him, you can totally have like she whomps him, takes an advantage, and then Supergirl comes in and saves the day. You got her both. You got the best of both
You know,
worlds
it'd
right
be
there.
interesting. It'd be interesting if Supergirl quenches that thirst. I'm
Well, I
just saying.
mean, listen, it's a PG
You
13 movie.
know,
If you're talking, listen,
yeah.
let
Listen, you know.
let the parody porn handle that one. They'll take care of all
No,
the
which is great, but they have to
they,
they have to allude to it, and then the porn sites can
they'll
let it
take
rip after that
they
point.
will take care of all the holes, including the plot. So just don't worry about
Plot,
it. It's all covered.
please, please. So Maxima, we love her. So let's see. Let's see what if that's all true or whatever. I mean, I think she is going to be in the movie, for that's for sure. Because James Gunn didn't say, "Oh, Maxima's not going to be in the film."
Right. Hey, listen,
It was just a
like
casting
I
thing
said,
that
if
he
you
was
want
disputing.
somebody who's going to give Superman a run for his money, that flips good guy at the end anyway, because that's part of her continuity.
Sure.
Maxima is a great choice.
Okay. Fair enough. So all right, this movie's taking shape. I guess it starts filming pretty soon because I guess
Yeah.
that comes out next year.
Yeah.
It does. It does come out next year. I think that's gonna be shooting right a little bit after Batman starts in June. Batman 2
Oh, all right.
starts shooting as well. So yeah, so as far as that goes, let's see, and then let's go back to Marvel
All right.
because we thought we were gonna get some tidbits about X-Men as
Right.
far as casting rumors or whatever the case is. It quite wasn't that. Of course, Jeff Snyder, who's pretty reliable, he's pretty good at what he does. Because I was misinformed by someone who I should not name, who's on the show with me, that they were dropping said things. So I was, fast forwarding to the channel, the YouTube thing. But no, he didn't. Obviously, Jean Grey, we all knew Jean Grey, duh, right? We all know that. And he was one of the first. He actually was one that broke this a while back that she was
Right.
going to be Jean Grey
He
before people
also,
started
to
talking about
be fair, he also broke Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. Also
it.
did that as well.
Right, right,
So
right. So like I said, he's very reliable. He
credit where
knows what he's
credit's
talking
due.
about. Yeah.
Right.
Right, for sure. But he said, listen, they just got the two new writers to do the X Men. They just hired those who wrote Beef, one of the shows they did on, and so the script's not ready, so they're not really casting right now. Obviously, the script has to be fully realized before they start
Right.
doing that. He projects late summer, I think August, maybe we'll start seeing those kind of announcements. But he
Well,
mentioned this.
the
What?
rumor is, well, not rumor. Marvel announced they will be announcing the cast
Well,
in
fair
San
enough.
Diego this summer. So
Okay, so it's a couple months away. So the
yeah.
script should be ready probably by June, whatever, whatever. But he threw out a couple individuals who that he thinks, that there's been interest in, but
Okay.
nowhere did he say they've been casted, they haven't tested, nothing. All right. So the first name is the guy who I forgot his name, but he was in Night of the Seven Kingdoms, who played as a dunk.
Oh,
Big guy.
really?
Right, yeah. He's supposed to be one of the ones they're interested in, potentially for something for Beast.
Huh.
Interesting
Okay.
choice. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't
That's
see
a
Beast.
bold pick because he's so tall. It's a bold pick.
Right, it's a bold pig.
Unless they're going to do the thing they do in the comics where Beast is always in a squat position. That's the only, like, if you have him like walking around like almost like a gorilla or a cat
Right,
in
right.
a squat position,
I
that
mean,
could
it's
kind of
possible.
work.
It's possible. And he just
But
doesn't come off as that scientific kind of guy, that kind of egghead.
right.
It doesn't mean he can't do it, but I'm saying when we've seen him in Night of the Seven Kingdoms,
Ah,
and that's not exactly that role.
listen, you're forgetting
But
the most important thing. He is British, so automatically sounds smart. So,
well, that's a fair point.
you put some glasses and some gel in his hair. I'm gonna believe this guy. Everything this guy says. Yeah, obviously.
That
Why would he lie?
That's a fair point. The other name was Odessa Azion, if I'm saying that right. She was recently Marty Supreme.
Okay.
If you've seen that, it's a good
Yeah.
movie. She did that show Love LA, which is not a good show, but whatever.
I see it.
Until Dawn, she was in.
Okay.
She's kind of up and coming as well for potentially Rogue.
Okay.
She does fit that kind of mold. That I like.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like that if that is indeed the choice. Those are the two names that he dropped. So again, nothing's confirmed. It's not it's not set in stone. It's just people of interest,
Right.
right?
Right.
And that's as far as it goes. So I mean, you like those? I mean, and who would you like to see? Let's just stick with those two roles since he brought them up. Who would be your ideal Beast and Rogue?
Oof. Ideal Beast and Rogue.
I'm trying to think as well. Like,
Yeah. This is a big of a slumber. I was thinking like, oh, geez, no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah. Oh, because I've been trying to figure out. I kind of like the idea of going for like I don't want to say unknown. This is not an insult, but like Netflix
Bastard.
original Netflix original TV series actor caliber. You know what I mean? Like they've done Netflix, so
There's nothing wrong with that. People go
that's
from
what I'm
TV to
saying. There's
movies
nothing
all the
wrong with
time.
that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're not like a household name yet. But they're good. They're doing good work. You see what I mean?
I, I'm,
Make
I
sense?
think I would prefer that, to be honest with you.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because even like so Dunk, he's not really known, and he only thing I've seen him in that I can recall is the Seven Kingdoms, which is
Right.
a TV show, right? You know what I'm saying? So I get that. Even Odessa, I mean, what's the phrase? She done a couple of things here. Because even in Marty Supreme, she had a very small role in it.
Right.
She's not like she's not a household name, but
Right.
yeah, I'm trying to think who would be
Well, let me ask you
really good
this. Let me ask you
casting.
this.
I'm trying to think.
Let me ask you this. Before we get into the actors, in your estimation, seeing what's going on with Marvel now, knowing that Jean Grey is definitely unofficially, but definitely in Spider-Man.
No, she's a Spider-Man. That's
Right,
forget it.
I
Yeah.
know. What group of X-Men with a clean slate, no commitment to anything, right? Which
Okay.
group of X-Men that you've seen would you want the first team to be?
Well, Jean Grey's there. You gotta have Cyclops,
With Jean Grey, obviously already
right?
in.
You gotta have Cyclops
Sure.
because he's never been done the best, right? Mark
Right.
Manson was kind of shortchanged in that role for the most part.
Yeah.
Um, Beast. So that's three. How many?
Great. You
How
got
many?
three of us
Let's do
so far.
six. Let's
The
do
six.
six.
Six is good.
Okay.
Six is good. Original Avenger numbers six.
Okay, six. Storm. I can't
Yeah,
see.
that's a great one.
You
That's a
have to have Storm in there.
that's
I
a
just don't.
great
I
one.
know.
Uh huh.
I don't want to see Rogue. Nightcrawler. I say Nightcrawler because he's just too fucking cool.
I mean, yeah, you got it. It's good. You got one more.
No Iceman. Oh God. No Angel. Angel's lame. I don't get him. But whatever.
He
That's
gets
just me.
cool later. He gets cool later. When he goes to Archangel, dope.
Yeah, nah, I'm not done with that.
I got
Gambit would be the one.
Gambit.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Do you think Gambit and Cyclops might be too much of an overlap?
No, I don't think so.
They're both white guys with brown hair who have energy based powers.
I mean, you not to cast a white guy.
Yeah, it's true.
I
I
mean,
get that.
I mean, it doesn't. We've seen that that being changed in many times.
Sure.
So I see why not. I mean, I'll say Latino, but they never hire Latinos for this stuff anyway. So who
Well,
are kidding?
Gambit's a dude, so you can't do Latinas on it. So
That's well, you can with gender swap. I don't know, whatever. I mean, well, the world will get up in arms, so I don't really open that kind of worms. But I'm okay with. I mean, Cyclops. One of those don't have to be white. At the end of the day, right?
Can I suggest a replacement for Gambit for this movie?
Sure.
Colossus.
Now you know what? Yes, you're right. I take it back. My bad.
Visually dynamic, being visually dynamic, Colossus is going to look great.
Colossus. No, I agreed, 100%. No, I forgot. I was thinking Colossus.
See,
But
that's
yeah.
Okay,
Because I think who you have to present has to be more mainstream.
right.
As far as because you want to get the crowds in there, and you want people to recognize these X-Men per se, right? Without giving us, we don't see Wolverine. We're good. Let's take a break from Wolverine for now, right? Initially, we got to bring him in, of course. Even Rogue, I don't need her right away, or Archangel, I don't need that either. Iceman, or I don't need that. Who else is there? I forget who else Nightcrawler. No, I don't want to say Nightcrawler.
I thought you said Nightcrawler.
No, not I'm fine. Nightcrawler. I'll take it back. Yeah, I'm just trying to think who else we've seen in the past that works.
Besides Wolverine.
Besides Wolverine. Wolverine for sure, no.
Look, you know who I'd say also worked? I would like to see eventually Magic and Cannonball. I thought they visually look really great in the New Mutants movie.
Okay.
And
you're right. We do need some fresh blood.
Right.
But you start with the same old for now. I'm okay with that.
Sure. Sure,
I'm okay with that.
but it's the
You
same
know,
old same old. But we're actually going to give a shit about everybody this time.
no, no. Well, yes, correct.
You know what I
So
mean?
I
Like
think
we're going to care
that's
about Cyclops. We're going to care about Nightcrawler. We're going to care about Storm. We're going to care about Colossus.
yes,
We're going to care about Jean Grey and Cyclops. Obviously, we're going to care about everybody.
yeah. And I think at some point you got to bring your boy in there.
Banshee? Fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah, I know your boy's
Fuck
gonna
yeah,
be.
we do.
You don't start with him,
No,
but I think you can bring him in.
I can't challenge you one way. I wouldn't mind if Banshee was one of the teachers in the school helping
It
Xavier.
it depends. I'm just so curious.
Because do I think Banshee's still cool of a character? Absolutely. But in the comics, Banshee was older than the X-Men. So like
I mean,
most of the X-Men were
I
like
mean,
19, 20.
I'm
Banshee
kind
was
of
30.
yeah. No, I know, I get it. And I'm kind of curious. It depends because Jean Grey is so young.
Right.
I just don't know how. I mean, I guess we don't know anything. I assume Professor X Magneto will be part of this. I'm assuming that they
Can I
don't
tell you
have to.
something?
They don't have to.
I kind of don't want Magneto in this movie. I kind of don't want Magneto in this movie. I would take Sentinels, Mister Sinister. I would take the
I'll give
Hellfire
you.
Club.
I'll give you. It's just hard not to introduce him.
I
If,
get.
if, if, if there's a Professor X and if he has a counterpart, it has to be
Oh
Magneto.
no, it does. Look, but here's the thing: Magneto is a cameo appearance in the beginning where you see them like
Well,
part
okay, well
ways.
that's fine. He's still in it though. That's fine as long as
Right,
he has a
but
presence
he's
there.
not the big bad of the movie.
No, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But he has
Okay,
to be in the movie in some capacity,
sure,
right? And does he have to be
but
the main bat? No, he could be just
I
waiting in the wings, biding his time, right?
so
Fair enough.
I would like in a perfect X-Men movie world, I would like the first 5 minutes of the movie to showing what caused Magneto and Xavier to not be friends anymore. That's like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Or I mean, I don't want to see the friends in this movie route though. That's for sure.
I
Like
want
not like the whole movie. I mean, if you want to see the first 5 minutes, cool. But
yeah
like, I don't want to see the whole
I
movie they're together and something and have. I don't. That's
the
cliche. I don't
movie
want to see that.
should start in the middle of an adventure that's just Xavier and Magneto. And in the course of the adventure, Magneto breaks bad.
And
And
that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with it.
like
As long as it's
so,
not the. I don't want the whole movie to be them
no,
together
no,
and then
no,
at
no.
the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope they don't go that route.
Because since we already have so many years of X-Men movie knowledge, all of us as a
Sure.
culture,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need to. We already know they're best friends, so we could just start the movie with them starting off an adventure, like they're on the same thing, and then they meet this point where Magneto breaks bad and they can't be friends anymore, and from that point forward, they're on opposite sides. And then
Yeah.
it's just the X-Men, and that's what we take. When the credits go in, when the credits come out, it's 15, 20 years later. See what I'm saying?
I mean, it has to be. I mean, like I said, I just don't know. Like I said, this has me curious. I'm not as confident what they're going to do with this because I think they're going to ruin X Men. I'll stand by it until I see it.
I disagree. I think if you do it
Um,
like that, you start it like that, and then you just go Xavier, and then at the post credit is a small glimpse into what Magneto's been up to. That's it. That's the movie.
it just depends. Again, it's the approach, right? Like, where
Right.
have they been? Because if they're not starting over, because they already said Thor's going to continue to be, so they're not like going to just retcon everything after Secret Wars, right? That's not the plan.
Right.
Which is, I was hoping that would be the plan, just to start fresh. That it doesn't appear that's to be the case at all.
I think there's gonna be wrinkles, like little add-ons. So it's not clean. It's not like they're just gonna lay them on top of things. There's gonna be these little crunches of things that are gonna make sense. That's why I think they're gonna do it.
I think the force. Like I said, I just rather see X Men. I don't need to see any. If we can throw away Marvel characters for the next 20 years and just do X Men 20 years.
You're right. So
I don't want to mix this up. It just doesn't work. And so I'm curious about that. But I mean, let's see. I mean, I think casting is going to tell us a lot.
yeah,
Particularly Magneto and
Xavier.
this guy. I'm afraid they're going to give us young versions of them. I don't know if that we need. I
think
hope not.
I think we're gonna get late teens, early 20 X-Men. We're gonna get mid 30s to mid 40s Xavier Magneto. That's what I think.
Let's see. I mean, let's see. For
In a
sure.
perfect world, that's how it works.
And if Magneto has to be black.
It works. It works
It has
either
to be
way.
black.
You could. It's either
It
he's black or Magneto's magnetism makes him age like to like the slowest amount of possible. So that's why he hasn't aged at all, because it's his magnetic power slows his aging
What
through.
about Professor X? I mean,
Well, no,
he
well,
ages,
No, no.
right?
Professor X, you could be any time. Magneto has to, if he's gonna make him white, he has to come from World War II.
Well,
Meg,
that's what I'm saying, and
right,
that's
but
kind
he
of
could
the
meet Xavier
tricky
at
thing,
any time.
right?
He could meet Xavier at any time. Xavier is a man of the
That's fine.
time.
That's fine. But
Right.
again, well, I give you that. But if he's white and they don't have that, he needs to be black.
I know,
It
right.
makes
If they don't
him.
do that, he's got to be black.
He's got to
Yeah,
be black. It just makes more sense. It
yeah,
makes sense to get this
yeah,
racial component that
yeah,
this thing needs. Right? If he's white, younger, I'm concerned.
yeah. Well,
I'd
I
be
mean,
like,
if he's white
ooh.
younger because he's supposed to look
Well, I
younger,
mean,
he's actually older, then I'm okay. But if you're playing him as just like 23, then no, you're
20 or 30 or even 30.
30. You could do 30. I would
No,
say
not even,
35.
man.
35,
35. That
45.
takes you.
That's
That
the
takes you.
sweet
That
spot right
takes you
there.
to the late 90s. It doesn't work for a white person. It just doesn't, right? It doesn't work. If he's true age 30, 35, whatever.
Right, right, right.
It,
But
does,
if he's like immortal 35, 40, then
if
it's fine.
he's immoral, then okay,
Right.
fine. Like Wolverine kind of aging, okay,
Exactly,
sure.
exactly.
Then you can get away with that. I
Sure.
could see that. I could buy it. So
Right.
that's the real tricky thing that I don't know how they're gonna go. So we'll see. I mean, listen.
I mean, listen, in the comics, they've killed Magneto and brought him back in a younger body so many times because apparently everyone likes Magneto, but people love Magneto with a six pack. I don't know why. It just is what it is.
Well, who
So,
doesn't? Come on now. We gonna say a fat Needle? No, we want a nice
this guy
trim,
survived the
built
Holocaust
Magneto, man.
and
Come
he's
on, bro.
swole.
Come
I don't
on.
know. So,
Hello. Everybody wins. That's sad. So let's see. We'll find out in August apparently, or July, I guess.
right.
Is it? You said
It's San Diego Comic Con, so I believe it's the end of August or mid-August. Or mid-July. I don't know.
I
July,
can
August.
I can see it as a D23 kind of thing.
No, they announced it's
It is gonna be
Hall H.
okay.
Hall H,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be July then.
The July, yeah. Okay.
Fair enough. So now, some TV stuff. What do we start with? Let's start with Invincible first, real quick.
Yeah, sounds great.
Real quick. What coming off I thought was the best episode 2 weeks ago. Whatever.
Yeah. Last
was
week.
like,
Last
man.
week. Last week.
Last week's episode. I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
It was so
Yeah,
emotionally
now-
impactful, you forgot a whole of the week. That's
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oof, I need a 2 week break on that one. Great episode. This was good. Not as good because I didn't expect
Right.
it to be because it's hard to follow that.
yeah.
But it was still cool because we got the war waging,
Yeah.
between the Viltrumites and the coalition or whatever you want to call it. That was really cool.
Let me just say this about the Viltrumite war that's going on right now. They've made a big thing that there's only 50 Viltrumites left, right?
Oh, well, yeah, fair. Yeah.
Don't you think there should have been in their war room like 50 like humanoid figures and they flash one out each time they've killed one? Like, don't you think that would have been awesome to see?
Like a little Xing, I think.
Yeah. Or like
yeah.
shoot it or something. There's a hole. Like we go, guys, there's only 19 left. We're doing a bang up job. Like
Yes.
I was like, missed opportunity.
You're right. Good call there. Then this show sucks now. I don't want to talk. Dropping the ball, goddamn. But I thought it was really cool when the scenes not of the war with, of course, with
Nolan and
Nolan,
Kid on it. Yeah.
Invincible.
Oliver,
that was the cool stuff. I like
that was really that was the whole meat and
really well
potatoes
done.
of it all, and that really worked.
It really was, right? Everything else is cool, and just Rogan doing what he does. I get, but that was a really cool episode. I think.
By the way,
right?
Hysterical post-credit scene.
What was the post-credit scene again?
They cut the Conquest grave and they slowly zoom in, and then nothing happens.
Yeah. For a second, I'm like, oh,
I was like, no.
I know, I saw it. You're right. I was like, oh, come on, man, this guy did this. There's no hope if he's still alive. So that was kind of funny.
I was like, there's no way Nolan didn't rip his head off just to make sure. Like,
oh,
nope.
so I'm saying no. He's like, man, I thought the hand was gonna pop out or some bullshit. Like, oh, my God.
The
Classic trope.
The
Classic trope. But it's good, man. This show's been really good this season.
Yeah, man,
it
really
has.
good. Real fun.
And I'm glad it's not the last season, but I think there's probably one. I would want to see only one more season though.
For everyone who complained about the Haruf episode, these last two episodes, is like, okay, all right, I get it now. My
Oh
bad.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine, and I think that the payoff is coming for that one.
absolutely.
I'm assuming that. If not, then if it doesn't, there's no payoff, then the
I don't know.
episode will
That
suck.
episode has a payoff. It literally ends on on the hook for the payoff. Like
No,
this is
no,
the
right.
big design. Right.
It's gonna be a payoff. If there's not,
Absolutely.
then that was a waste of time. I agree with you. But until then, I'm holding on to the idea that the payoff is coming with the last two episodes.
It's coming.
But
Well, no, it's not
coming.
going to be this season. It's going to be next season. It's going to be like the
They
sequence.
have
The
to. They have
sequence. They
to.
took two
Well,
seasons to pay it off.
they can still introduce something, that element before the season, post credit scene, or
Maybe
whatever.
a little reminder
Something.
of it, yeah, but it won't be
Correct.
resolved until at least
No,
the
no,
next.
that's
The
fine.
shortest is the next season.
Just bring it up to remind everybody. Oh yeah,
Oh
by the
yeah,
way,
yeah.
this wasn't a waste of
I
time.
guarantee you, the end of the season montage, like prepping what's going to happen next season, you'll see that. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just to remind us that. Oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
Really cool. Daredevil episode 4 coming out.
Before we get to 4, I have to reiterate how awesome I enjoyed the one shot, the Wonder fight scene in the cages in episode 3. Just really, I caught myself watching it again. I actually watched back to back because I was like, I wanted to compare it. Season 3 when they do the Wonder when he's getting out of the prison, and this one where he's breaking people out of jail. I'm like, this is a great companion piece. I really enjoyed it.
Nothing like that in this episode in terms of that height.
Oh no! I'm just saying, because I enjoyed episode 3 so much. I got a little bit of that tingle in the first opening part of this episode. I was like, is it going to be this crazy again? It wasn't, but it was fun, and I got a little bit of that tingle. But I was like, all right, okay, I get it. You can't be this awesome all the time. I understand.
It was. I mean, it's funny because some things they do in the show is just like, oh my god. I mean, first, there's no diner in the world that fucking sells lobster. Get that out of the way right now. I'm like, what the f are they doing here?
They do it in Fisk, New York.
Apparently, and then not the worst part, somebody actually ordered a lobster in the worst diner I've ever seen. What are we doing here? I mean, come on, man. That
was not the worst diner. That was a fine diner. It was fine enough that they have lobster. So
lobster, stop. Come on. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. And it just the Kingpin overpowered. It does irk me a little bit. It's too much, and he looks
I love it. That is comic book specific, and I'm here for every time he's a little overpowered. I'm like, good. He should not be strong as a regular dude. He's like him crushing that dude's head, him like all of it. I'm here for that. That's like comic book accurate. Let's do it.
He's old and flabby, look like shit. I'm not buying it. It really, at least CGI that motherfucker. What are we doing here, dude?
Good. I think it looked good.
He looked like he was 90. I seen many guys in the gym with those arms. None of them are below the age of 70. Not a one. He looked awful.
I disagree.
It was really bad. He should have had like a regular shirt on to kind of hide that. What are we doing?
I think it looked good.
What are we doing here?
He's a thick boy.
Listen,
exactly
they showed Charlie Cox without his thing on. He's ripped. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
I believe when he does it, not some 800-pound 90-year-old man. Stop. Come on. Let's pump the brakes. Give him a shirt or do some CGI. Spend a little money. That's all I'm saying, and make it look like it's possible. That's my complaint. It's minor complaint, but it's still a complaint. It's like somebody at some diner eating lobster. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't understand what are we doing here? What are we doing? The start of the episode.
Listen. I bought the lobster, so I buy Whistles and Fisk. What can I tell you? Like, is it ridiculous? Yes, but I buy it. I'm in.
Actually, I don't know which word the lobster of that, but either way.
You know why? I buy the Kingpin boxing fight because I saw lobster. I went, oh man, I want lobster.
The Red Lobster doesn't have that kind of lobster for
I was pot committed for the word go.
Obviously, you already all in apparently at that point. Like, fair enough. I followed that hand a long time ago. But it was a good episode. It was really cool. You know, obviously we got a lot of Bullseye, and it's over the top, but it's still pretty cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of curious. That's 5. No, it's 4. So
this episode 4. And we got 4 more to go. By the way, I got to tell you.
Okay.
Was the fight scene in this episode as crazy as episode 3? No. Did it have some pretty cool moments, especially with that
Yeah.
CD drop? Absolutely. That CD drop, I was like, oh, that was great. I loved all that. Like the fact that Daredevil's now accustomed to the psychopath trajectory. I was like, yeah, all of it. Let's go.
I mean, not to get picky again, but CDs and who the fuck has CDs, dude?
What
I mean,
Bullseye
come
does
on.
because everything's away. You can't throw a pocket nano or an
No,
iPhone.
I know
So you
for
have
sure
things
you
that you know you
can.
can turn into
He was
weapons.
throwing some crystal thing that killed what's her face, so she's even dead. But
I think
um,
she's dead because also the comics, Vanessa for a long time was in a coma, and that was like a big issue for the team
oh,
before she
okay.
died. So
I mean,
she
I don't think I'm not sure she's. I don't know. Is she dead? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
she's
They could
probably in
like
a coma. If you're gonna make it
could be in a
comic accurate, she's
coma.
in a coma for a long time.
Okay,
And remember,
okay.
her dying is canon because that's the whole Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse is that Vanessa
Oh no,
died.
that's fine.
So
No, I
it's
mean,
part
it's
of
gonna be
it is it
the
is
crux for
part of
him.
canon.
I mean, he's unhinged now. He's gonna be forget about it.
That's
He's
the
gonna
whole
get
point,
well.
right?
No, I get no, for sure. I think he's dead or coma. Either way, he's gonna be pissed.
Ooh, ooh. Do
The
you
reckoning is
think
coming.
Do you think if Vanessa dies, the next Spider-Man movie will be a live action into Spider-Verse because he's going to create a multiversal generator to find the Vanessa? Dude, we just cracked the code.
Crack the code again. Man, I don't know what to tell you. But I am kind of curious. I mean, you're right. I think things will ramp because he's gonna be. He doesn't give a shit now. He won't give a fuck. He's
Right.
just gonna go all out. He's just
Wait,
all out war and.
I have to stop you one more time. I have to stop one time. Nicolas Cage is already doing live action Spider-Man war. And he is also in the Spider-Verse. I'm telling you, Jose, we're onto something here.
That'd be kind of cool here.
Okay,
Little
you're right.
crossover. How
If
awesome
he
that'd be.
any restraint he had is gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
The minute that he doesn't, he's going to be so guilt ridden. It's going to turn into hyper violence. Oh
Oh
my
my
God!
god.
It's going to be.
I
He's going to
assume
like
this is
murder people
where.
in front of a crowd. He doesn't give.
Oh
He's
no,
not
yeah,
going to
it's
give a
gonna. He's
shit.
not. He's gonna be Homelander at this point.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's
You
exactly it.
know, which might as well get down with that. Let's go to the main course. You know, we're not serving lobster here. We're serving like legit main course, and that's gonna be because the boys finally last season 5, last and
Season
final
five,
season,
last season.
dropping 2 episodes, and off the bat, somebody gets whacked, and this is gonna be spoiler for those who
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
many spoilers.
Mighty spoilers. So let's start with the first episode, which I thought was great. I thought it was better than the second
Solid,
episode.
solid
Yeah.
episode. I listen. I was surprised to see the soup with the big dick, and when I mean big dick, I mean living entity,
Like literally.
tentacle cock, like
Yeah.
that he was still alive and a prison guard. The minute I saw him, I go, "Oh, that dude's dying. He's finally gonna
Of
die."
course he
I
was
thought he
dying.
died already, so I was like, "Oh, this is the show. This season, he's gonna die," and they did not disappoint. And then the murders just kept on the coming.
They come everywhere, man. And
Everything was set up, and you're excited they resolved any of like am I disappointed they resolved a lot of the big emotional cliffhangers off screen? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but I wanted to see that happen. Am I really happy we're getting where we are now? Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
because I really want to see if this is going to happen. So
last season you got to get to the point. In the last season, it is what
right,
it is, right? So
uh-huh.
I get it. So you're right about that. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're in the internment camp. They got released and all that. You know, A Train, rest in peace,
Yeah.
doing his thing, and I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like halfway through, like, oh, he's gonna get whacked. It was being set up, right? It
The
was being set
minute
up.
that he avoided that one girl, I was like, he's dead. That's it.
Oh,
He's
well, at
learned
that
his
point,
lesson. He's done
no,
a 180.
but before then, we knew he was talking about being a hero and all, and talking to his brother, whoever it was. It just had the.
I knew he was going to die this season, but when he missed
No,
it,
I knew
like,
this
is the episode he dies in. Yeah,
no, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh, he's going down this
absolutely,
episode, and I knew it. But you're right, and with him avoiding the girl because that's how he first met him was
when he killed
Huey's
his girlfriend,
right?
yeah.
So him kind of redeeming that, and of course, unfortunately, that was his downfall. But that was really cool. That was a good callback to the very first episode.
Very good.
It really was, and him going out like that, and taking for the team, if literally. That thing with the head was I forgot that girl, the vice president.
She's got the Voldemort going
yeah,
on.
the Quado.
Yeah. Head Quado. It's got a head Quado.
Head Quado,
or
yeah.
a super Voldemort, whatever you want to call it. All good works.
I depends how old you are. Either or. Quado works to me. I grew up with totally call.
Oh, Voldemort is after Quado, but you went further back.
That's not Quado, man. God damn it. It's a really great setup. This Butcher's doing what he does, and it got me excited. Second episode was okay.
Honestly, I
I
like the
liked
second
it.
episode
Really? Okay.
more, only
Okay.
because I felt like everything that happened in episode one, I kind of knew was gonna happen this
Okay.
season.
Fair.
But what
That's
happened in
fair.
episode two, I didn't see coming,
Makes sense. I
and I
get
was
it.
like,
No, that's
oh,
true. I'll
okay,
give you that.
you
Yeah,
know,
I'll give you that for sure. Yeah, I guess you
like
obviously.
we knew that Homelander is gonna be in charge.
Well,
We knew
obviously,
that
right? Yeah.
we knew that that Billy was going to get everyone back together after they got broken out. It was only a matter of time because the Starlighters were out there. We
Sure.
knew that A Train was going to die.
Of course, and we
So
did have each of us had him on the list.
right.
So yeah.
So I'm like we knew all this. So everything's happening. It's like but yeah. And this one with the virus and the team kicks, I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
was unexpected, and I was here for that.
Yeah.
So
It was interesting to see Soldier Boy. I know he wasn't. There's no way he would have died already.
right.
I was like, look, coming like that. I don't know about all that.
And the fact that he survived put such a big wrinkle on the whole thing that
And
you're
the
like,
whole, you're right. 'Cause now that he becomes the wild card, right?
uh-huh,
Because we don't know how he's affected by the virus, right?
exactly.
He maybe loses power. I don't know. But if maybe he's just all deformed, whatever. I don't know. He gets
What
over
if he's
it,
a zombie?
or something. But if he's if sound mind,
Right, yeah.
he's going after Homelander because he left him out in the lurch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sacrificial lamb. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at some point. Yeah, so that's interesting. I guess Homelander didn't. Surprised he didn't hear him get up. You can hear heartbeats and shit. You can hear him
Maybe
come out of the. I don't
he
know.
took off as the body went up.
Maybe
So,
I don't. They didn't show it, so I don't like. He kind of walked off the screen and then.
I thought he flew. I thought he walked off the screen and
did
a
he?
swoosh
I
as the
didn't hear
body went
anything.
up.
It's possible. I didn't hear it. But you're right. Maybe. I know Daredevil heard it. Get that
Oh,
from-
absolutely. He did the whole.
Oh no! We heard pigeons and some wind. He's like, oh, he's got to be in front of the house.
That's how good his hearing is.
Yeah, that's good.
It goes across TV series.
Clearly, so he's there.
By the way, I talked to other people who know Daredevil and brought up your complaint, and everyone looked at me like you're stupid. So I'm just saying right now, you have no ground to stand on. For Daredevil fans, they're like, this guy is crazy. What are you talking about?
That's fair. That's fair. For the 10 people watch the show, they'll get it. For the other 10
For
people
the-
watch the show,
For the 100,000 people,
I'll put it this way.
but for the 100,000 people that watch it, we are
watch it.
we are a strong army.
For 10 people watch the show. I think it was 12
100,000
yesterday.
worldwide.
For every person you get who's a nerd knows it and agrees with you, and I get why you would say that, I'll find you 50 people that would say you guys are the dumbest fucking people on earth.
I will find you 100
it
people
is what
that
it
think
is.
all you 50 are. We'll keep on the numbers game. I don't care.
I'm
We'll make this happen. We'll go in there.
You know what I'm saying. You tell someone, hey, there's pigeons and I think not one person gonna get, oh, that's a place in New York. Yeah. No one's gonna say that. No one's gonna say, yeah, that makes perfect. That was really most of us writing in TV in the last 5 years.
I disagree
That
with you.
that makes the lobster believable.
And I'm hungry. Are you happy now?
That makes 90-year-old flat.
I can't eat anymore because I'm intermittent fasting. How dare
It makes 90-year-old flabby, kingpin look like Hulk Hogan in his prime. What are we doing here? What are we doing with all this? It was so bad.
It was great.
Writing.
It was great.
The worst. But all jokes aside, it was the worst. In 5 years, probably the worst writing I've seen in 5 years. Like all jokes aside.
I'm sorry. I think there was sloppier things in season one.
I seen a lot of TV, so Billy, I know what I'm talking about. It was the worst written scene, and easily 5 years. And I've seen a lot of shit TV,
I disagree.
We've seen Star Wars shows, terrible.
You mean to tell me that
who had better scenes than those
all
scenes
of Boba Fett
Yes.
withstood that?
It was awful, but still not as awful. That's how bad that was.
Insane.
That's how bad. I'm telling you, dude.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna walk into a diner. I'm
You're
walking
insane.
to a diner. I'm gonna have
You're
some
insane.
lobster, and I think about this or some lobster and
Lobster
the delicious.
Diner. You got me. I will give you Lobster Diner. I will admit I am a big dum dum for Lobster Diner. I have no part of me is like I'm not dying on that hill. I'm 100% like yeah. You're right about that Lobster Diner.
The lobster.
But
what are you in Daredevil? We get lobster in the fucking diner. I still
But
can't believe
everything
that.
else is wrong.
It's so odd. I mean, burgers and fries is fine, dude. We don't eat lobster. We really don't. It was a club sandwich would have worked just fine at a diner. A chili.
I've
Chicken
said this
soup,
for years. If you're
apple
gonna put
pie.
animals to die in front of the audience, put chickens. I think chickens is one
Chickens,
you're
I'll
gonna.
give you that.
That's the one right there.
I
Yeah.
will give you that. The heck, bite the
Uh
head
huh.
off, like
Yeah.
Santeros. I seen that Santeria here and
Absolutely.
there. Come
Like
on now.
I want a quarter of that and a vile disc. That's gonna be the whole thing.
Tell you, dude. Oh, now I want Popeye's chicken. Either way, uh, fucking lobster. And on that note, we're gonna end on lobster. How about that?
That's great.
How
What a
about
wonderful place to end. Guys,
that?
thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate all the love and support you always give us. Don't forget to go here to the Latin Nerd Network here on YouTube and watch all the shows like the Watch List, Dennis the Choice, and of course Nerdsplaining as well. Don't forget to go to dangersquad.com to pick up your copy of Danger Squad number one, DANGER Squad.com. Go to ericdesilva.com. You pick up my album, Durably Offensive. I will be on the road in April in all places in Georgia. Go to my website. And in May, I'm going to be in Canada and then Fort Myers. Check out the website. I'll have all those dates for you there. And pick up my album once again, Durably Offensive, there as well. And let us know what you thought about how great Daredevil's writing has been, or Invincible, or The Boys. And let us know who you want to be on the X-Men. We want to hear from you. Let us know what our picks are. Let us know what your picks are. We look forward to hearing from you. Guys, as always, I've been Eric Da Silva. This has been Jose Romero. We have been Nerdsplaining. And if you don't know, now you know. Boom.
Boom.